Hi guys, Tazer here. We're back in Ferrisburgh and we're looking at this town which we have worked on in the last episode, and this video is time-lapse. Right now it's called Rockland, so I decided to call it that. Thought it would be a quite good name. But yeah, so it has happened some changes since the last episode. The terrain over here doesn't really look the same, because I kind of terraformed it because I didn't really like how it looked. It wasn't too bad, but I wanted to kind of have the land go in a bit more, which I thought turned out quite good. We also don't have this like crossing over here, and I have removed a few roads and stuff. I think I will do maybe some type of beach, I'm not sure. I tried to actually put a pier there, but it didn't really turn out very good. So I scrapped that idea and just went with houses. But yeah, I will see if I will do a beach or something. But yeah, so the main thing we did in the time-lapse was this little thing over here, which is a power substation. I'm actually quite happy how it turned out. It's not really like that much things to it. Basically what I've done is added some decals and a lot of bushes. So all of these bushes I've added, and these ones look really nice. I actually just downloaded them. I know they have been on the workshop for quite a long time now, but I just downloaded them, and I don't know, they look really good. So I have used them in quite a lot of areas now. But yeah, so I decided to just go ahead and detail this area a little bit. It's not really anything special, but I still like how it looks. I actually really like this little, I guess some type of road here, or I don't know, just some type of open space. But I really like the texture here on the ground with all the decals. But yeah, that is this little area. It is right next to this road here. It's a bit inspired by a place near to me. A little bit, because in where that place is, there's actually a highway which goes next to one of these stations. But yeah, so it's a little bit inspired, but pretty happy how it turned out. And then I have done some work off camera. I have detailed a ton in these like backyards of these houses. I don't know, I usually don't do this much detailing, or actually I haven't put down props and stuff here. I've just put down a lot of different bushes, which I think looks really good. So we have a ton of that over in this area. So yeah, I've expanded quite a lot. But yeah, that should be that should be pretty much it. This little area here as well, I did a lot of like textures on the ground, which I actually really like. Used a lot of different decals here. But something I wanted to do is go in here and take this brush. So if we go a little bit more up on the size, maybe a bit more, something like that, and then I want to get a few trees in here, so it looks a little bit better. The same there. I don't know how far these trees are gonna go, if we're gonna have houses and stuff here. I'm pretty sure, or I have thought about it, if we are gonna have houses here, but I'm pretty sure we will do trees just here, so the town will just end by this road over here, which I think could be actually quite a good idea. But I want to get some trees around here along this water. So a lot of these ones, what are they called? Okay, so it's just a pine tree. Can get quite a lot of them, so they kind of connect up with these ones here. But I still don't really want to do too many of them, so we can get some other trees in here as well. So for example, we have the live oak, which is over there, which I also want to use quite a lot, because when I download the map, or it is actually like that right now, you can see the map is heavily used by these three types of trees. We have this pine tree and the live oak and this vanilla game. or vanilla trees from the base game. So yeah, so I think they look pretty good together, and I kind of want to continue those trees all over this map in some different towns and stuff. But yeah, so it has been Christmas, quite nice. I bought myself a new motherboard and also a new CPU, which is a i7. So I don't know, my game I think kind of took the time how long it took. So right now it takes about 6 minutes to load my game, and that is with the new CPU. But before it took, pretty sure it was like 10 minutes or something. So the loading time have definitely improved. But in the FPS, I don't really see that much difference, but I mean, it's to be expected, because I don't know, the game is like really laggy and stuff. It's not too bad, but it's not good. So yeah, I kind of I knew that it wouldn't change the FPS that much to upgrade to a new CPU. But I do definitely like how this looks with all of the trees around here. Makes it look a little bit more alive. So I think I'm actually gonna go in here with a smaller or less strength and just put quite a lot of trees here. I want to not do too many of them. I want to keep some type of limit here. But I think I want to go ahead and expand a little bit here. So if we could, I don't know how much I want to continue this out here. I think I'm gonna start off by continuing this road. So if I think this has to go up a bit. So it's gonna be a bit of a slope, which I'm gonna fix with the Move It mod. And just gonna turn off tree anarchy pretty quick here. And then just gonna continue it like that. And now put it on again, and that should be good. And something that is pretty weird is that my games, I noticed now that my game is actually quite laggy. It isn't really this laggy normally, which is actually quite weird. So yeah, I don't know, it just seems a bit more laggy now than usual, which is quite annoying. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, we have a ton of different props here in the downtown. So I mean, that is basically what causes it. But something I want to do, I don't know if I have said this in a video before, but I want to do like a little bit more smaller projects. I want to put a little bit more time into some more smaller project, like take a lot of time, for example, and this is a really good example with this power substation, to just take a lot of time in just one little small area like this, because this took actually quite a lot of time to just make this, and I don't know, I just really like how it turned out, and I kind of want to do more stuff like that. So yeah, that is my plan, but I guess this road could curve and go up and connect to this one. So something like this. I don't know if that slope is good enough. It's kind of decent, but not over here. I have to fix this a bit, so something like that. Right, that is not bad. Should probably fix the demand master. I am thinking about actually getting the other demand master, which basically just gives the demands, like the demands are gonna be full all of the time, so you don't have to like go ahead and adjust them. Because to be honest, I never like put these demands like on or his fixed value. I never put them on, for example, like, I don't know, 42% or whatever it is. Like I always put them on full, so to be honest, I don't really see a reason to have all of this things over here to adjust them. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead, get the other type of demand master. So I think that is probably a good idea. I don't know if this mod takes more on your PC than the other one, because this one has more functions and stuff. Because I mean you can adjust and things like that. So I don't know. It might take more on the PC, but I want to go ahead and zone here as well. And probably I don't want to get it too close to this road over here, this one, but I still want to have some houses pretty close to it. So if we get rid of these trees, put one house there, put one there, probably a smaller one there, and a small one there. That is actually a medium one, but if we let that grow, they should build. And yeah, these buildings are construction sites, so you don't really see these houses yet, but they will upgrade pretty soon. But I don't know, when I look at this area from above, I think it looks really good. I don't know, it looks really detailed with all of the different bushes and stuff in here. And yeah, I don't know, I don't know, I felt really inspired to detail a lot around these types of houses. So I put down a lot of these bushes in here, in their like front yards and stuff. I think it turned out quite nice. Oh, I actually did this school over here. What I did was basically to put a fence around it, to make it a bit more realistic, because I guess you wouldn't really have a totally open school with like kids playing back here and stuff, so there would probably be some type of protection. So I added that and just added some type of bushes around here, which I think looks quite nice. And also these exits and entrance to this little backyard over here look, I don't know, I kind of like how they look. So they look like some type of what are they called? Is it, I can't remember what they're called. Okay, so let's screw that. But yeah, so I kind of like this entrance over here. But yeah, I'm pretty happy how this little school turned out. It's not that much detail that went into it, but I mean, I looked at these buildings and they said that I wanted to have more like educated citizens, so that's why I added this school over here. I will probably just go ahead and add a high school later on. Not this one, because I don't like it. Something I actually did over here in Keyport was to add this high school over here, because before we just had the base game, or the European one, which is this one. So we had this really large one just over here, and I didn't really like how that looked. So I decided to put this one, which I think fits the area so much better, and I think it looks really nice. So I added this, made some detail around it, a few like decals and stuff. Nothing really special, I just put it here to, I don't know, to make it fit a bit better into this town. So I'm quite happy how this little school turned out here in Keyport. I do not like this house, it just absolutely not fit there. Why is it actually not one of these like American eclectic buildings? That is quite weird actually, but yeah, they will probably build up with a new one. Yeah, it's a construction site, which is good. Oh, this is actually Brooklyn buildings, which is not too good. Have to extend the districts out a bit here. And now just get rid of this area here, which is on the road. And I'm gonna get rid of all of these buildings, just like that. And then they should build up again and should look quite good. Alright, so now these buildings are fixed, and something I want to do over here is to make this wall over here a bit nicer, make it look a bit nicer. So if we get this brush over here, just extend it in a little bit, so something like this, and then we should be able to smooth it out quite nice. And it should look pretty good when we have done that. So I'm just gonna continue all the way to probably there. Doesn't really have to be more than that, and it doesn't have to be super smooth, but at least more than it was. So something like this. I just like a lot more how this looks. I might consider, or maybe not, because maybe I should put fence over here, but it doesn't really make sense, because I guess we have all of these different trees, which kind of blocks off the area. But yeah, I don't know, we will have to see. But I want to see here if I can get some more trees, so something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna put, probably will put some trees here between the train track and the road. I could actually keep it a bit more open here, because yeah, let's do that. Let's just not go ahead and spam all of the areas with trees, even though it looks quite nice. At least I think so. But yeah, let's keep this area over here a bit more open. Should be quite good. So something like this, and then get some of these trees, which look really good actually, even though they're base game trees. But yeah, this episode is probably gonna be a bit shorter, because I don't know, this episode is just me going ahead and like finishing up this town and making it complete. Because I don't know, the next episode will probably be when we are gonna work on the downtown again, because now I feel a bit more inspired to work on the downtown. Actually quite excited to get back and expand, and also do details, because we have a ton of details to do, which I have just left over. Because yeah, I have explained that in another video, but I usually just go ahead and like zone down quite a lot of buildings, detail a little bit, but there is still quite a lot of areas which aren't detailed, so that is something I will have to do, I guess off camera, because it won't really be that fun, I think, to just like have a lot of time lapses where we just detail, because a lot of it's going to be the same. I don't know if it would be interesting or not, but I don't know, I think it would be more interesting to just not have it on camera, just to do it off camera. But yeah, so that is the plan for the next episode, to go back to the downtown and work there. I'm actually not sure when I'm gonna start building the airports. I want to plan the airports out quite a lot and make it as good as possible. So yeah, but I don't know when that will come, if I will wait a bit or just do it now pretty soon. I'm not sure, but I won't feel like really inspired to do the airport, because I want it to turn out really good, because I mean, the airport is going to be like, I guess, the largest project in the city. But yeah, so we will have to see when that is gonna come. But this is looking quite nice with all of these different trees. Probably this area over here with some of these ones, and I guess I could use a few of these ones as well. So a little bit here. Probably these ones, and then maybe this, just like that. And now just, oh, they're a bit too big. So I guess I could use this one, put it there, and maybe like this, right? And then I want to find this grass asset over there. And now I'm just gonna put a lot of these just over here. It doesn't really have to be perfect. I kind of like to just go ahead and put a little bit random with these ones. Kind of like how it looks. And then you can also go in and just do some smaller bushes in these types of areas, which I have done, for example, over here, because you can see that I've used these large ones, and then I also used these ones, and like, for example, some different ones. So that is something that I will do. But where is this other one? Should be here somewhere. So there we have it. What is it called? Okay, lantana. So kind of just like to put these a little bit everywhere. So something like this. I don't know, I think they look really good. I think they're a super nice model. So yeah, definitely cred to the one who made this bush, I guess. But yeah, so just go ahead and put a few of these. I don't know how these actually grow in real life. This is probably not a realistic way to put them down, but I don't know, everything doesn't really have to be extremely realistic. But yeah, at least it looks good, and I also want to try to make it as realistic as possible. But I guess you can't really do like every single thing realistic with how the bushes and stuff are planted. But yeah, so something like this looks quite nice. But I think that wraps up this town quite nicely. So I will probably just go ahead and do a bit more detailing around here, and then it should be quite done. So we have to wait for all of these buildings also to grow. But yeah, as I said, I will go ahead, probably do a bit more detailing here with the bushes, and then this town should be absolutely completed. So I actually really like how it looks from above. It's a bit different like shape to the town, which I do like. But in the next episode, I think I actually want to work on this area over here in the downtown, and my plan for this area is to put a stadium over here, which I have had in mind for a really long time now, probably since I started building the downtown. I wanted to put a stadium over here. So I think the next episode will be me just finishing up this whole area over here and making, I guess, this place pretty much completed. I think I will do these areas here as well. So that is probably going to be my goal for the next episode. I think it's going to be quite a lot of time-lapsing in there, or in that episode. But yeah, I have enjoyed actually going away a little bit and working on this town a lot. I think the details in here are really good, and I hope you have enjoyed it as well. But yeah, I will see you in the next video when we will work on downtown. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you for the next one. And I just want to say this is the last video for 2016, so yeah, hope 2017 is going to be a great year as well. So yeah, I'll see you for the next one. Have a great day, and bye bye.